Alright, welcome back to another thing of Yato Kamina's journey through A Realm Reborn. Last time, we got through into Limsa Lominsa in New Gridania. We'll be continuing from there and seeing where their next journey takes us. Which will, of course, take us into our first dungeon, most likely today. So let's go check this out. Call of the Sea. Apparently we're gonna go see Boderon next, back in Limsa Lominsa, so let's use our teleport. Wait, did I get this Aethernet shard? I did. Mostly just want to make sure I got that one because we're going to be coming here a lot. I forgot to move that down into the thing. There we go. Moved the thing deck down so that way it's covering the chat as per usual. Let's just see how far we can get in this today. So, don't really have any of the Ethernet stuff just yet for Limsa. So we'll travel up the elevator to get to Boderon at the inn. To the drowning wench we go. And over to Boderon, the drowning wench proprietor. We would have started here if we had started in Limsa, but because I started as a thaumaturge, it was Ulda, of course. I've heard of a job for a capable adventurer. You're still interested? Of course I'm interested. Let's see if any of these are better. Nothing that I can use that's actually better from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm literally already using that. I'll just take the bronze pieces then. Sorry, notification on my phone about Streamlabs having access to my Google account, which was kind of the point. But yeah, it has been a while since I've done this. I'm trying to be a bit better about streaming more often. I'll probably do Yato stuff 2 or 3 times a week from now on, just to kind of get it out there. I do have schoolwork and regular work to worry about, plus the Moonlit venue reviews over on Aileron. Gonna have a lot more venues to be able to visit once the data center travel opens up in 6.18. Which I'm honestly looking forward to, because that means I'll be able to travel to Aether and I'll be able to travel to Crystal, which both in themselves have their own share of venues. I won't be really visiting those on Yato because I promised myself I would save him for streaming. I'm just trying to get him up to the point where I can try to go in on a plot with him, specifically because it's kind of hard to get plots right now on my other characters. So I wanted to give myself another chance at getting a place, getting it decorated, because I do like my share of venues and I do want to set up for another one. Still tried to get a large on Aileron and that went out the window. There was over 120 people in on that plot. That was not fun. Rolled up half an hour after the thing ended and somebody already had their house on the plot, which means that they had been waiting. Lost the plot I was in on my other alt, Simeon Luna, over on Exodus. There was like 40 something people on that plot, and that was small and lavender beds. Alright, looks like we're gonna be heading... I honestly wasn't paying attention at all, but considering it's probably pirates, that's gonna take us to, um, Sashatasha, the first dungeon that you come across. That's a level 16 dungeon. And you need to unlock that one in order to unlock the... You need to unlock a couple in order to unlock the daily leveling roulettes. I'm not sure exactly how many. I'll pick up any aetherites like I run past for now, so that way I have a chance to fast travel between them. This guy's down here by the docks, so I'll pick up the one down by the Fisherman's Guild while I'm down that way. For the time being, I'm just leaving the side quests alone. Can come back to those when we need content or if we need levels for anything, which we probably won't. MSQ keeps you ahead of where you're supposed to be with the levels. I'll hit level 90 before I even finish the MSQ. That's a guarantee. In fact, I'll probably be halfway through through the 50s by the time I even get into Heavensward content due to the experience that they give you for the patch content from A Realm Reborn. Honestly, though, they've done quality changes on some of the dungeons, so they won't be as annoying to deal with. I know that Sashatasha was not. I don't think Sashatasha was one of the ones that was accessed. And for the sake of these, I was thinking of just using the trust system, so that way I can move at my pace. Oh, the novice is... Okay. So I need to go to Aleport. I'll pick up the aetherite while I'm here. Being able to travel between aetherites is a huge advantage in the early game. And I just realized I still have where the heart is for the goblet. Well, I'll deal with that later. A lot of this stuff's really interesting to look at. And it's right about now that I'm really wishing I had the, you know, amount to ride. Of course, if there's any side quests you guys think I should take myself upon to do during all this, just let me know. I guess that's the first porter I talked about. And I will turn around and do those. I'm just currently leaving stuff undone specifically so that way it can be tackled later and I have stuff to do for more content for you guys. Not that I haven't done all this on my main, but it's kind of not the point. Yes, yes, yes. Hall of the Novice. I really don't plan on doing that. Let's go talk to the dude outside for Sashatasha. And head into our first dungeon. But yeah, I'm going to see exactly how long the queue is to get in with other players and then determine if we're going to do that or not. Talk to the yellow jacket. Because if the wait's too long, I'll just switch over and start using the trust systems. Which, considering I'm a DPS main on this character, it probably will be. Oh, they actually give you like a duty overview now. I understand what I must do. Close. Hit U to get into this. Average wait time, 7 minutes. I will not put you guys through that. Let's see. Duty. Duty support? Yep, that's it. Duty support. You challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods. So this one just fills it in with the proper levels for the dungeon. So, it's putting me with another thaumaturge. That's kind of annoying, honestly. Well, let's run through Sashtasha. Should be fun. Been a while since I've actually been in here, mostly because of the fact that I haven't been getting it on Aileron for leveling roulettes, which I'm kind of grateful for. It really puts you back if they do that. Mostly because I'm so used to being high level on her. This will actually be my first time using the ARR Trust, so we'll see exactly how all this goes. Yes, I'm aware it level syncs you. I was a level higher than what the thing was. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the AoE attacks except for a Blizzard 2, so... And you really only want to use AoEs anyway on the, on when it's like more than 3 targets. I got to crush your enemies achievement, which is defeat 100 enemies. Nice. There's really no point at this level to maintaining the thing with transpose, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to keep it up. Honestly, with Tasha's, it was a lot of single pulls anyway due to the low level, so it's not like this will slow us down a ton. And it's possible that I could, you know, bring in friends to help me through stuff, so we'll see exactly where that goes. Alright, our memo has the color blue on it for the crystals. Oh, I did unlock fire too. God damn it, I just didn't notice. No, that's embarrassing. I did not mean to use Scathe there. That was a misclick. I think Blizzard 2 and Fire 2 just automatically switch between... Nope, they still don't because it's only at 1. Yeah. Good to know. Let's try not to let that happen again. Switch back to transpose for now. I'm gonna move Scathe elsewhere on the bar because I keep clicking on it and I don't really need it. Honestly, for a first dungeon, this one isn't bad. I do want to, like, see about doing playthroughs of other MMOs as well, and single-player games. We'll have to see exactly which ones I can do, because I'm kind of limited to computer at the moment, due to the fact that my consoles aren't exactly situated for recording just right now. As much as I wish they were. Of course, if there's any... Oh, they did change this. Huh. Interesting. I didn't think they would. Did they change this? No, they didn't. There's still a side pass and stuff. Actually, it's really hard to tell at this point. I have to get farther into the dungeon to see if they made any alterations, but I don't think they did. Words will need to get rid of that giant clam there. I'm just gonna keep asking at it. It'll open up while I'm in the middle of a cast bar and stuff, and I'll be able to, you know, actually take it out. Due to the long cast times for thaumaturges and black mages, I'd, you know, really rather not worry about like the small fry. But that's just me. It's been so long since I've had to worry about like manual switching between the things that it's like so not used to it anymore. Gotta get rid of that stupid giant clam. I'll let them deal with the shades. Starting on the next group. I mean, of course, the eager thaumaturge is a Lalafell. I guess it makes a lot of sense considering that the Lalafells, you know, they'd pretty much run the Thaumaturge Guild. Sorry, I'm starting to ramble because I don't really know what to talk about during times like this. Still getting used to it. Take out all the giant clams. The color, it was blue. I'll go get those crystals while they're dealing with the Shade Seekers. Not exactly proud of myself here, but it works. I'm gonna reset that timer with Blizzard so I can use Thunder here. Gotta make sure our dots are on the enemies. Best part about being ranged, you get to avoid the point blank AoE attacks that they do around them. I still dislike Sasha Tasha. There's just something about it I seriously hate. On the bright side, at least I get to take all the gear. Didn't realize I never used the wind-up airship. Why was Memphina's earring not equipped? What? That's weird. Actually, no, it was equipped. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to single target spells for the lower dungeons until it gets to the point where it's actually, you know, worth using the multi-target ones. Just because it's annoying, because I don't have transpose put on each thing. So I have to keep going back down to the other bar. And it's not all what I'm used to. Switch to ice. So that way I can get my MP back before we go into the next fight. With Captain Madison and his jolly little group. Take out the reverse first. I hate how slow the regen is at this low level when you only have like access to one bar of that. Hey, with getting into Sasha Tasha this early in the video though, maybe we'll have time to get to the next one. We shall see. I did not mean to hit transpose. I was trying to wait for my MP to come back completely. And there goes Captain Madison. Acolyte's robe. That actually doesn't look bad, I don't think. I don't know how it would look on a, That actually doesn't look bad at all. I like it. Very nice. I'll keep this until we, hit a different piece of gear that I'm not fond of. I feel like it definitely, suits Yato. Though, when I do get the guild to do, like, the glams, like, the proper glams and all that, I'm going to, make him a really cool, really nice looking outfit. I think you guys will enjoy. Oh, my thing was done. It really is slow going when you're using the, duty support system. And I guess it really does make sense as to why it's not the people that you come across in the future. Oh, they did change some stuff over here. They moved the boxes over in the middle here. Give you more of an open space. Stack them off to the side over there. Those were here. I mean, it makes more sense if you think about it to have them there. I'll pick up the key while they're killing the scurvy dog. So they've changed a little bit, but they haven't changed much. That is good to know. At least the tank in this is good at keeping the aggro. Conjure's keeping him alive while also getting off some spells. Thaumaturge is doing good damage. I don't want to click on that Shallow Tail Reaver. That one's all the way over there, and it's part of a different group of enemies. Don't want to go kill Mr. Reaver in here. I wonder exactly which dungeons they start switching the these guys out for the Scions. It would be interesting to get to the point where you can take those guys in with you. Wave Rider Gate Key. Switch back to ice to get my MP back. And then back to fire to deal massive amounts of damage. Or at least as much as you can at such a low level. No, my thing's no longer covering the chat bar completely. There we go. Because I increased the size of it. Because I like having a larger chat box compared to anything else. Lets you see more of what people are saying and stuff. Alright, Captain Madison has shown his face once more. Still one enemy to fight after this. Don't really have to worry too much about the mechanics, I wouldn't think. God damn it. You'll release the dogs soon enough. I'll have to go back and re-listen to this and make sure that the sound's not too loud for you guys to be able to hear me over it. I enjoy coming in here unsynced though if I need to for any reason. I'll let them handle the dogs while I finish off Captain Madison. Get him to run on out of here. Come on, Captain Madison. Get lost. There we go. Oh, so I did a really cool thing because I have a ton of retro console systems in the house that I absolutely love having. I'll put a picture up of those sometime for you guys, but in order to organize the cords, because I have like 19 consoles, I got like one of those pocket organizers and changed that so that way it's everything's labeled and wires are in their spots, so that way if I decide I want to play a specific console, all I have to do is grab the cords out of their pocket and everything's ready to go. There's a couple of cords that aren't in their things because those consoles are generally plugged in. Like the GameCube, the NES, the PS2. Yes, I keep the PS2 and the GameCube plugged in. The NES is not me, that's my parents. They love to play the thing. It's at the point where they're saying that they're not going to let me take it with me when I move out. I'm going to end up having to buy myself another one when I do move out eventually. It's like, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Glad I could buy you guys a console. That actually reminds me, I need to install a new SSD at some point. I have one running Windows, but I have most of my games installed on a regular hard drive because the one that I got for Windows is tiny in comparison to other hard drives. So I got myself a 1 terabyte SSD so I could start installing games. I also want to play Star Citizen. That one I'm kind of looking forward to. It looks like it would be a lot of fun. I just haven't been able to play it because if I try to load it up on a regular hard drive, it runs so sloppy and so slow, and it's like the frame rate's all over the place. There's Captain Madison. And he's murdered. Goodbye, Captain Madison. Don't worry, we shall avenge you by taking out the den of the Orca Tooth. I'm just gonna go situate myself on this grate. It doesn't really matter. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway if you were playing with other players. I don't know how, if you're gonna have to focus more on the mechs when you're in the duty support. But I'll do this just in case, because at least this way that's one less thing to worry about. Yeah, they're not really worrying too much about standing on the thing. I guess is similar enough to where you're playing with players that you don't really have to worry about it, because he's losing health pretty fast. Oh, you're supposed to click on those. That would explain it. Oh well. As long as the tank takes them, we're in the clear. We should be totally 100% fine. I hope. Yeah, he's almost dead. We're fine. It's not too many NPCs for that tank to handle, especially since it's a warrior. Well, marauder at this point in time. All right. Achievement unlocked. Bring out your dead. Which means I hit level 20 on my thaumaturge. Interesting joy emote there, Yato. Alright, if there was a chance to have a fucking Dragoon on the team, why did it give me the thaumaturge when I'm a thaumaturge? I'm so confused. My first orchestrion roll, so let me use that. Some new acolytes thigh boots. Nothing else of note of which to use, so we'll exit. And we have to go back to Boderon at the Drowning Rent, so I'll just teleport back to Limsa. Mostly because I'm lazy and I don't feel like running back. And if it comes down to it, I can always bring over like a little bit of extra funds from my main. But I'm trying not to do that until I get to the point where I can send them out for other stuff. Nah, I like that outfit. That looks pretty good. The Animo suspenders are always really nice, especially on the males. They are fire. And no, I didn't just say that. Please ignore me. Alright, back to the Drowning Wench. Grafar, take it away. And back over to Boderon. Ah, they're inquiring about the job that I've already taken on. Damn straight, that was me. Yep, don't worry. I totally handled it. I feel like these guys come back into play later. I'm not sure if they do or not. They might just have names. Well, I'm the one they write songs about eventually. After all, I am the the character in an MMO. Yes, yes. Sorry, my sleeping schedule's been like mad off lately. Ah, bot run. It'll come a time when things are finally voiced. Besides, all this stuff isn't really like all too important, so I'm just not bothering. If it's an important cutscene, or like if I deem it something important, then I'll read out if there's no voice behind it. But for now, I mean, I haven't been in Eorze all that long, so I don't know how I have a reputation already. And I'm back over to Gridania. We'll go see what that one's about. If I remember correctly, that one was Copperbell? I think that was Copperbell Mines. No, Copperbell was in Thanalan. Alright, I can't remember what it was called now. Hey, got the party finder. Yes, yes, Mother Mion. I'm also going to make a quick trip back to Ul'dah so I can pick up the next Thaumaturge quest. So I can do that at the same time because I have no idea where that's going to take me. It's probably just going to stay somewhere around here. Ethernet over to the Thaumaturge's Guild. Definitely is impressive. Here you go, Kokobuki. Kokoboha. I wish that these class quests were voice. Yes, yes, read me your excerpt. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. That's actually really poetic. What terror descends when from all sides those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous foe. Should you meet the malefic mage slayer, proves to be multiple murderers. No, great, bringing up murderers now. Thanks. What a thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall. God damn, these people are, Terrible. Oh, Kokobusi. He's been corrupted and possessed. It's so funny. He does. None of the Lalafels even come up to my waist. I'm pretty sure they're starting to notice something off with Kokobusi. Alright. Yep, they're noticing. Alright, so Nofika's well. That one would actually be better to run out for. Just because it's about the same distance if I was to travel to Horizon. I think. I'm not sure. Well, I'm just gonna run out either way. Especially since the exit's pretty much right there. To be honest, I'll probably stop this stream at an hour today. There is stuff I have to take care of, unfortunately. I don't know if I can keep going after that point, but we shall see. Wait, give me a ride on your chocobo, lady. Damn it. Right, I should probably go take care of where the heart is while I'm here, considering the quest is pretty much right there. Oh, so I heard that the last remaining large on Lamia had like 500 people put in for it. So it's quite a lot. It is quite, something, that is for sure. Oops, I wanted to keep Streamlabs up on my other screen. The Oasis. It's not exactly my favorite place unless you can get a place by the pool. I feel like it's not that great of a place to have a house unless you're looking to just have one. If you're looking for a location because you already have one, it's good to transfer from out of here. But at least this way you have a plot to go in with. Alright, now I'll go turn this back in and to report to MA. That's not what I meant to do. Leave residential district, thank you. My favorite housing district, though, definitely has to be Lavender Beds over by Gridania. All that greenery and stuff, especially the plot Lavender Beds 11, which is a medium. It's so nice, but it's also the most coveted plot in the game from what I can tell. I don't think anyone's going to be willingly giving it up. That's for sure. Looks like I gotta go down. I'm tempted to just jump, but I should probably, actually take the thing down. Yeah, I'll just take the thing down for now. Thankfully, these fate monsters won't attack me because I'm too high level for them. Because you gotta sink down for it. You know what? I should have just teleported to Horizon. I don't know what I was thinking. It would have been much closer. Oh, how I wish I had a flying mount. There he is. Kokobusi. The little turd. Uh-huh. Sure, dude. Sure. It's definitely a ploy if I've ever heard one. Toads. All I see is a rock. He must be on the other. Yep, there he is. Alright, I'll go and grab this one first, and then grab the one up on the rock. Ah, it's the doomed Gigantoad. Alright, back to Kokobusi. Talk to the little turd muffin. Turn all of this stuff in. Here you go. Ah, Jesus Christ. Offer yourself as bait. Some of these quests are just flat out annoying to deal with because just like it's so obvious that it's a trap. It's so obvious that he's been taken over, but you can't do anything about it. All you can do is waltz into the trap unaided, alone. Ah, looks like it's a instanced part. Yep, there's the void scent. Yes, yes, I'm focusing on magicking swordsman. I'm gonna try not to fail any of these. We'll see exactly how well that works. Oh look, more imps. I didn't realize my thing was full. Is the swordsman able to heal himself or what? Come on, dude, you're dying over there. I'm no healer, man. Put him back to sleep and try to, you know, seriously? This is... That one was not even me that time. Like, the fucking dude wasn't healing himself. I'll make sure to put him to sleep as soon as I see those other imps spawn. Put a little bit of distance between us. See, he's fine when it's just the one dude, but it's like, seriously? Yes, yes, I'm staying well back. Come on, you attacked him! Fuck's sake, dude. Heal yourself, you jackass. Trying to keep him alive, keep him from dying. And the sleep has worn off. Swordsman, heal yourself, please. NPCs really suck. There we go. Okay. I forgot that Kokobusi actually gets you someone that's, not half bad. Despite the fact that he's the one murdering the thaumaturges, because, Void Scent is controlling him. So I'll hit level 22 at the end of this quest for certain. I'll go see if I can at least get up to the point of getting the next quest. The next dungeon unlocks. That way, when we get into it on the next one, we can just jump right into it. Jump right to that next dungeon and stuff like that. I'll probably go for another hour or so later tonight. Mostly just because I'm trying to do it in 2-hour increments, but because I've got stuff to take care of. Kokobusi. There he is. He noticed something was wrong with his brother. I mean, it was obvious to us. I don't know why we can't have our characters call him out on it. Kokobuki. Yeah, because we're trying not to kill Boosie. We'll get him back. Well, that's not creepy at all. Yes, because you can totally stand up there without your robe's coming over your head. Magic. Or in this case, ether. Kokobuki. And thus we shall return to Ul'dah. I just gotta teleport back because I really don't need to run. Alright. Back to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It's one of the symbols of the 12. Scattered around Eorzea, they come into play only if you go to get married in the game. Maybe sometime I'll be able to show you guys the marriage system in this. Dig a new hunting ground. Yes. Let's see. The mask is better. And we've finally gotten access to the staffs instead, so I'm going to let that display on my back. Alright, we'll head over to Gridania then. Had a mishap in a dungeon earlier on Aileron when I was doing my roulettes for the day, trying to get another level on the Black Mage. Sorry, I'm dealing with some toe nail issues. It really frickin' hurts. So, meal at the Caroline Canopy. Down here at the inn. See, I just love the area. Gridania is so nice and green, and Ul'dah is just so blah. I mean, I get that they're more of like a desert type place, but still. Alright, let me take that upon you, and then I will talk to you to learn more about the task. Bowlord Lewin! Oh, the Tomtara Deepcroft. Okay, that's what it was. See, I don't ever stop to think. Like, God. I don't know why I've been just kind of skipping through it. I guess I was running more on autopilot. Not that you guys are really here to see that, because most likely you would have already done the stuff. You're here more for the way I can provide the content for you. And unique, and I'm really sorry that I'm kind of boring. I really need to fix that wig so I can turn on my camera. And probably clean my desk while I'm at it. Yeah, it's kind of a mess down here. Yep, Tomtara Deepcraft. Do I have access to that one? I do not. I am not attuned to that Aethray. Guess I'm running. But I'll go through and start getting all the blue quests once I finish up with the main storyline for ARR. Before I get into the patch content, I'll go through and get all the blue quests that I can. But my main thing is getting through the A Realm Reborn storyline, because that's the slog right there. That and the patch content. It'll probably take a while before we're there because we're still only in like the level 10 quests. Not the 10s, but this one is a level 16 quest, so that just goes to show how long this is going to take. But that is fine. We are in this for the long run. For sure. But yeah, I'm going to try to be on for like an hour to 2 hours every other day or so. Just to try to get him more through the thing. Have content to post to the thing. I don't know why I came this way. Let's see. I think I can jump up over here, actually. No, I cannot. Damn it. Well, let me find a way up. Because I really screwed the pooch here. Aha, I can jump up over here. Alright, that quest over there unlocks lavender beds, so I'm going to pick that up while I'm at it. The only ones I'm majorly concerned with are unlocking the housing districts as soon as possible, because then you can just travel to them as I pass the quests and stuff. Margaria. Alright, so we'll head over this way. We won't be going past where that quest ends just about yet. Jump. Alright. Well, fuck! Be careful when jumping there. And I forgot to tune to the Aetheryte while I was up there, so let me go do that real quick. And be careful not to jump into that thing, because apparently you can easily get stuck. Alright, so we're heading south. We'll talk to the Chocobo Keep while we're here. Unlock the location for Porter. And make our way down to the Tomtar Deep Crops. You know what? I'll probably just take like a 5 to 10 minute interim, go get something to eat, and then come back and do the dungeon. I don't want to end this in the field, because then I'm missing out on the extra experience gain. Honestly, I should probably join an FC as well, just because you get that extra little bit. Hey, these guys are back. So I'm gonna run over this way while trying to avoid the enemies. I don't feel like fighting them right now. Talk to the God's Quiverbow. Alright, Tomterra Deepcroft is now accessible. I will come back in a moment, so that way I can do this dungeon for you guys, but I need to go grab something to eat before I do, so I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So, slight change of plans for you guys. I'm actually not going to do the Tom Chart decap right now. I'm just going to stop here for the time being. I'm going to hit return to take myself back to Ul'dah because it will just spit me out back here anyway at the end of it, I think. So I'm going to call it there for today. Mostly because we have like nothing in the house and I have to run out and grab that, and I do not want to keep you guys waiting that long on the be right back screen. I'll get another little bit in some point today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll get back into that. I want to at least get through Copperbell Mines by Friday. So thanks for tuning in today, guys, and you have a good one.